people, happy people. You are live on Bottom Line TV, and right now I'm in Surulere local government, keeping it real, keeping it live with our political leaders. And right now I'm with an honorable. But before then, I would like him to introduce himself.
I remain my very self, Honorable Eric Enina Otinwa. As you can see, I'm the Chief Whip of Surulere local government. Also doubles as the chairman for the Lagos State Chief Whip Forum.
Your journey into politics.
Well, I think the name of the local government speaks for itself, Surulere local government. In politics, you need a lot of patience, and that's agreeably described the kind of my journey so far. It's been patient. I've been in politics not since should I say 20 or almost 20 years back, that I've been into politics, and I've held various positions ranging from the zonal secretary of my zone, Adelabu Youth Zone, to the ward, the organizing secretary of the ward, and also one time or the other contested as LGA members, which the group I belong within we didn't win, so it's been a journey, and I've contested for councillor here and there, times without number, and here I am today. And that's why I said the local government's name, as well can define my journey so far. Surulere local government, that's my journey so far, and here I am today. I was at LASU briefly, political science, but because of the traffic and all that, which I now jettisoning that for University of Lagos, which I ended up finishing at the Department of Human Kinetics and Health Education. I was also their sports secretary there. And those are my journeys so far. I'm from Ikorodu, but originally I actually grew up here in Surulere most of my life. You can see why it's good. Most of my life has been Surulere. It's been quite experiencing. After finishing school, I worked with the British Council on a project called Community Action Through Sport for 7 years. So I was with the British Council CAT project for 7 years. It was from there that the Queen actually came here. So I have a bit of that, not that. So it was more like a humanitarian services, and I was also the youth president of my area, Adelabu, and where we used to organize an event called the Road Groove Carnival. So we'll first start in the morning, it's a yearly event. We start in the morning, whereby we organize party for the children, and we invite the motherless to come. So that was where all that thing started from, the selfless service. We invite the motherless to come, you understand, and the motherless will gather, will write letter to all the residents, and they will give us clothes and shoes, and we'll do what? We'll present it to the motherless, and we'll also engage them in party, and they will take gift home along with our own kids, right there on Adelabu, and that's what we do. And the second phase, we proceed to the carnival stage, whereby we have the carnival train go round. So it was something that we all look up to every year, and it was great. And we ended it up with the with the evening party, with a big stage on Rafa Williams, where we have the green, even Wizkid, a whole lot of them that you see now. They all come there and they play and they display their talents. And that was where the selfless service thing came. And from there, why people were like, why can't you go into this? Why can't you go into that? You can represent us as the councillor. I tried the first time, it didn't work. I tried the second time, it didn't work. I tried the third time, it didn't work. And here I am today, But all the while I was still working and still involved in politics. So the flair was actually there. So it wasn't just a thing of one-off. So it has always been there. The selfless service, giving back to the community, doing your civic responsibility, and so on and so forth. And here I am today representing the people.
What are your basic obligations?
Well, basically my role as the chief whip, to start with, from Surulere local government, is I'm just the law enforcer. It's just to create orderliness in the house, in terms of orderliness, in terms of attitudinal behavior, the mode of dressing, orderliness in terms of decorum, orderliness in terms of, the way we relate with ourselves, and I also had a committee called, the committee of the ethics law, ethics rule, business and public complaint. That's the committee so if there are issues from the public, I get to attend to them and I give a report on a daily basis. Just one of the report my recent report to the House was the issue of discrepancies which was among the executive, which I did my report, I did my investigation and I gave my report. So those are the roles of the chief whip, quite enormous. A councillor is just a law, is just an individual. Let me take it from that. He's an individual that is representing his domain. He's an elected individual that is representing his domain, and his domain is in terms of the ward, and is expected to represent his domain, which is his ward, at the local government. If you look at it, we're in Lagos State, and it's a state of excellence. So, and in everything we do first in Lagos, it's always safety. Safety comes first. You may not be privy to some information. I may not. Neither may I also be privy to such information. But I tell you, the people up there are privy to such information. And I tell you, their first duty is to keep you and I safe. You understand? And that is the reason why. Prior to this time, we've been hearing, all sorts of from our traditional leaders, been talking about security, our religious leaders, been talking about, and this is a proactive government. They don't take things with levity. They take things serious, and they don't take security with a small fraction of a hand at all. They take it holistically. You understand? And that is the reason why they're listening to everybody. They're listening to the security operative, the SSS, the police force. They are there. The intelligence guys are also there. So all sort of the police, the forces cuts across. So they're listening to everybody. So they didn't just come up one day to say they are taking that decision. I tell you, there are reasons why. There are some things I can't openly tell you here on just live here. Do you understand? But security was one of the reasons why they've taken that decision. And I tell you, it is in the best interest of all. It is in the best interest of all.
Alright, sweet people, beautiful people, happy people. It's so nice having this little chat with our honorable. You are still on Bottom Line TV. Once again, my name is VJ Diamond Bright, your host. Yes, your swagger.